Hey guys, welcome to my channel at Lord Decor. If you're new here, please subscribe, like, and share for all faith-based content. We're gonna get into some things today. I'm so excited. But first, I do want to let you know that everything here is strictly faith-based. Everything here is strictly for the divine intervention, for the spiritual growth. So don't shy away from it. Just run towards it full speed because it will catapult you into your destiny and where you need to be, as in walking in purpose with Christ. The title of my video today is Your Haters Are Studying You. This is kind of self-explanatory. We all have been in seasons where we've been around people who are not the kindest, not the friendliest, but they might show up with smiles. They might show up acting like they mean well. They might even gift you things, do little things to reel you in. Don't let this catch you off guard, okay? They are studying you. They are studying your moves. They're studying how you do you, what it is your daily habits is, what it is you're doing, because they see something in you. They might see something in you to whereas it could be talent, it could be gifts, it can be a divine light that you share when you walk in any room. It could be anything that they see in you, but they don't feel it. They have it within themselves. So that causes people to inwardly start hating you. Now, the psychology behind all of that, yes, we can simply break that down to they're insecure. They might hate themselves. They're just unhappy with life and how life has been treating them. But it makes it a very dangerous situation when you partner with these type of people. When you partner with these individuals, a lot of things can start happening in your life. A lot of spiritual warfare can start occurring in your life. A lot of spiritual attacks can start occurring in your life. And you'll be wondering, like, where did all this come from? You're surrounded by unequally yoked individuals. That's exactly where it comes from. And this could be family. This could be your spouse. This could be your best friend that you've known your entire life. This could be an assortment of different people, so don't get it misconstrued. The length in which you know these individuals, you have to understand people change on a daily basis. We're going through so much as far as a cultural shift. Things are happening so fast, and spiritually, everybody is on different pages. It takes a lot for you to have discernment to understand who is on what type of time out here. Life is really hectic and crazy. We have social media running rampant. You still have some people that want to keep up with the Joneses on social media. You have some people that just want to subscribe to a certain lifestyle, and you might look like that you fit into that lifestyle, so they want to be a part of you to look like they're a part of that. You have people who are just money obsessed, clout obsessed, you name it. We can just go down the rabbit hole of it, you name it. However, you have to take your walk serious, because you can delay your destiny and end up in a season of wilderness. The wilderness is not nothing fun. We all have seasons in our life where it looks like the wilderness, and I say that in a spiritual sense. The wilderness represents a season in your life where you're going through trials, tribulations, where you're walking through the valley of shadow of death, literally. I've been through it. You have probably been through it. You probably know someone who has been through it or is currently going through it. These spiritual battles and spiritual warfare is not for the faint of heart. You have to develop certain patterns. You have to develop the seed of faith, because if you don't, some people don't ever make it out of their wilderness. And that's just the cold, honest truth behind it, which is so sad. Now, I want to get into some things as far as Daniel in the lion's den. Now, when you look at that story biblically, you see that the lions did not touch him. However, it was only through God's protection. He had legal people at odds with him. He had a system that was at odds with him. However, when they threw him in that den, he was protected. He was covered. He was covered by the blood of Jesus. He was favored. And he was unharmed. He was left unharmed. You have to understand that you have certain dens in your life at this moment that you might not be aware of. You have to understand that your den could look like a dry place spiritually. Your den could look like your wilderness season. Your den could be grief and sorrow that you have been experiencing for different seasons of your life due to losing loved ones, losing a job, losing a battle and divorce. It could be an assortment of things. Your den in your life is a pivotal moment because that is the exact moment where you're supposed to press in on Jesus Christ. You're supposed to press in, talk to him religiously, talk to him like you're talking on the phone, like you calling that homegirl and telling her all your business. Like you need to talk to the Lord and express everything that's on your heart. The nitty gritty is nothing too big for him. He wants the raw, unfiltered, unadulterated truth from you. He already knows what you're going through, but he wants to see how you choose to handle these things when you're going through these different seasons. So if your den looks like spiritual warfare, you need to activate a powerful prayer life. You need to fast. You need to let different people and individuals just go. Just cut the cord. Like, you need to do these things and do these things in faith and do these things in obedience to Christ. See, a lot of times we might put ourselves in different seasons of spiritual warfare just by being in our sin, just by willingly being sinful, just by willingly being disobedient and rebellious. And there are consequences that come behind that. And the thing about consequences is you don't know the time frame for them. It's spiritual consequences, it's physical consequences. There might be bodily, physical consequences that you have to go through due to your sin. And that is just the honest truth about it. So when we're talking about people, places, and things, and then we're talking about spiritually where you are, all of these things play in effect with one another. One is not contrary to the other. But you do need to know God is with you. God knows exactly what you're going through, and he sees everything that you're going through. He just wants your surrender. He literally just wants you to say, I give it all to you, Lord. I surrender my heart, all the cares of my heart to you, and I need you to do something new for me in this season. Cry out to him and let him know what it is that you're seeking from him, whether it's financial blessings, whether it is a place that you want to move to. It could be a dream job that you've been aspiring for that you haven't yet been able to obtain. It could be a lot of different things. And you need to know if you are approved by God, you're literally qualified in any room that you walk into. There's no room that you walk into. Once you're qualified by the Lord, it's nothing that can stop you. That favor that's on your life, that light that's within you, that is exactly what's going to shine forth. And God's hand is going to be upon you wherever you go in this world. So understand that fear is a trap. It is something that we all deal with, unfortunately. Fear is something that keeps us boggled down by our past, by rehearsing the what ifs, instead of putting our faith forward and saying, God already opened that door for me. God already made that opportunity available for me. God already told me yes. So understand that fear is walking backwards. Fear is staying cocooned in. Fear is almost like going to a jail, taking the keys from the officer, opening the cell, and then closing yourself in there. You're stuck. You're just in there because you allowed yourself to go in there. And there are a lot of different factors that play into fear. Don't get me wrong. However, you have to let faith triumph your fear. You have to let faith just be your number one standing ground. So in this season, I challenge you to let faith be your number one standing ground. I challenge you to let go and let God. And I challenge you to press in and hone in on what your divine purpose is for your life, because you matter and your destiny matters. So go for it. That's it.